Okay guys, I just want to get you a look. Now this is at the Rocks area of Sydney, oldest known area next to Circular Quay, which we covered last night. Now look at this wall, okay? We have sort of sandstone, it looks like it's sandstone, it looks like it just happenstance into the way. It does have a permanent concrete effect of lines and fitting, and perhaps it's just a trick of my overactive imagination, but we can see the top inside. Now that, my dears, is a 1,000 years old probably. See the melted section. Goes back into there. We have an old tip hole. And we have more of the brickwork. See the black there. Really working away. Really flying again. Ancient guys. And here we have number 47. Ancient sandstone, ancient guys. There's another ancient big bricker behind us. It looks old as buggery. As old can be. And there is an old, goodness knows what, currently now used as a post office box, but I mean, were they always? What is the reason for the ornamentation at the top? Will we ever know? Turning out the lights in old glow. There we have an old pub, which actually might be within 100 years of age. 1915, a little bit over. Okay guys, now we're coming up to I'm going to take you to an archaeological site that I once worked on as a youngster. Now this archaeological site was under the Harbour Bridge. Now we went 4 metres deep. I was working primarily on the fencing at the time. See if there's tools there guys. I don't want to feed them. Yes, I was doing the temporary fencing and was speaking to the archaeologists, and they were 3 to 4 metres down and finding buildings that predated Sydney's actual alleged foundation by the British by some hundreds, if not 1,000 years. Now, what are they going to call that? Smokestack? No? I think that's a smokestack is. I'll probably let's see the one down here. Check the design out in the brickwork. And on the outside, across on the inner. Okay guys, here we have it. We are under the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Right under the block guys. And our support beams here. Support beams here, at least we can kind of believe the date of this. Now I'm going to take you down to where the archaeological site was guys, just a moment. Now, just briefly, this is the Natural Museum. There's a couple of paintings when the first fleet arrived, and this here, which they call Fort Denison, or Pinch Gut, when the first fleet actually arrived, this had a 40 to 50 metre high Egyptian obelisk on top. I kid you not. Now guys, the stage can make me see all over the world. There's the coat of arms or something or another. It has the date of 1844 by 844, which actually does say by 844. Now, what gets fired through these guys? Come off it. Nothing gets fired through them. Nothing ever. Except for laser energy beams. Like the ones that used to have handles on the edge and hang. Now, back to speaking what I was talking to you about before. When I was a youngster, this temporary fence stuff here, we put up around a site that was an archaeological site, which was dug out, and if you could actually believe it, guys, here's another old cannon. That gives it a bit more authenticity, I'd say, this business. I'm not sure how slippery it would be to jump up and have a look. I don't think it's too safe. But guys, we are almost where I dug. It wasn't through this stone, although we encountered some of the stone. I'd say it's just behind the guys here. This was actually the area. So this was roughly the area here where we dug. Now there's no recent evidence of it, guys, because the digging I'm talking about was 27 years ago. So 27 years ago, there was a big fence around here, okay? There's a big temporary fence, and we found evidence down here 3 to 4 meters deep of housing, brick housing, Romanesque sort of type, brickish sort of Greco-Romanesque sort of like evidence of a former society. Even the chief archaeologist came in one day, we were doing the fence in the area for about 2.5 days, and said that there is no way that this was part of the first fleet. They tried throwing off on TV and saying, oh, it's the previous residents of the rocks. Rah, 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 rah. Well, you can see what the previous evidence of the people of the rocks lived in, red brick, okay? You know, and this fencing even, I got doubts about the age claimed of that. That was stolen from one of the staff forts. It was a couple of where the Opera House stands, and another one close to the Circular Quay here, if not over there. But yeah, just here, guys, went 4 meters deep, evidence of previous society. Okay, it's another upgrade, guys.